Hey, what's poppin', Jam Fam? It's me, your host, Omni. Hey, Jay. Hi, Saralina. How are you guys tonight? Um, we're gonna be bashing our heads against this wall called the Monster Hunter Platinum Trophy. I stay in work early. Just pop in, say hi. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. Say hi, Saralina. Hope you have a good night. But yeah, I re-downloaded this game. It turns out I needed a disc to play it because I originally played it on a disc. I don't have the disc anymore, so I just bought it. Luckily, it was on sale. So oh, there's gonna be a lot of unga bunging. Um, so I bought it. I'm able to play it again, and I looked through my old file, and like it's like 1,000+ hours in this game, which I always knew, but it's like daunting to really put it like right in my face like that. In this game, in my save, I did not have any layered armor saved. Most of it was done. Most of my time spent was main questing. Most of my post game shenanigans were on my PC version of this game. But I spent a lot of time in this game. I did have a lot of sets saved, so we're just using a Blast Safijiva dual blades. And also, I learned that I have a lot of gold crowns, like way more than I thought I did. Uh, Gold small, large and small Jagras, large and small Kulu. I've been trying to work on the large Puke, which I'll get to in a minute. Large and small, large and small, large and small, large and small, large and small. I need the large Tsitsi Yaku, large and small. I need the small Great Gyros. I need the small Radobon, large and small, large and small, large and small, large and small. I need Kieran. I think I need grounds for all the elders. Small Dodogama. And there's like a way to do this that will save my sanity a little bit. Although the elders may not be so easy. Luckily, oh, I have to do a large Lunastra. That's no fun. Large and small Valhazak. I don't know the, okay, that I don't have to do. Because it doesn't have a... Why is it showing me the rewards? Oh, Master Rank. I never looked at the Master Rank rewards. Anyway. Yeah, we're not doing Iceborne. Iceborne monsters we can ignore, so there is a way to do this, and this is the way that I recommend other people do it as well. There are some quests, almost all the event quests are like permanently available. I think some of them rotate. I might even be wrong about that, but most of the event quests are available, and there are some that are guarantees. The USJ Gold Star and the USJ Blazing Azure Stars are guaranteed crowns. I forget the mix, but they're guaranteed. And there are a handful of others. Not as many as you'd like, but a handful of others. But anyway, the ones that we're going to be looking at are these ones that used to be in rotation. Like you'd have to wait days to do them. Deep Green Blues, Wild Sparrow Bolero, Coral Waltz, and the Effluvia Opera, and the Rock and Roll Recess. These 5 are where we're going to be spending most of our time. Because we have Master Rank gear, and we're able to kill these monsters very, very quickly, but we're aiming for crowns, not times. And these 5 quests, because of the number of monsters in the quest, they have reduced health, and you have a much higher chance of getting gold crowns in these particular hunts. What you want to do is aim for one, and then go in, kill it, and then return the quest. Now, I've been trying to get the Puke for like an hour, and I got a Silver Crown Large, which I need Gold Crown Large, and I got a Gold Crown Small, which I already had. And I can guarantee that it does work. If you hunt it and then return from quest, it will count it. Yeah. So I was able to confirm that with hunts earlier today. So you can hunt your one that if you need all of them. I mean, hunt all of them, I guess. But since there isn't binoculars in this one, you kind of have to measure it. Otherwise, unless you're like just really good at hunting. I think my guns would probably kill faster, but I did not want to relearn how to use my guns and my ammo counts and use like refill my ammo every time that I go over a hunt. So we're just doing dual blades. And also, since this is a trophy, like not just my usual Final Fantasy, where I just say it's a trophy, but it's my Steam achievements. Since this is a PlayStation trophy, I am playing on the PlayStation. And if you are playing this game on the PlayStation, download it, and you have access to a PS5, download it to your PS5's internal SSD. Because I was playing for like half an hour on like my external drive that I downloaded my PS4 games onto, and the loading times are absurd. Like that wait right there for posting would have been like a 45-second to minute wait. And for the number of times that I'm going to be doing this, it's unacceptable. So download it to your PlayStation 5 hard drive if you have access to one. So, also, this happens a lot. I feel like this has happened more than me actually landing at the camp that I want to the point that I know the quickest way to get to the camp that I want to. Walk over here, it should disappear. Yep, and now we teleport. In this hunt, Puke always spawns in, what is that, like area 8 or something? In the top right corner, area 6. So, since I'm not eating, because that's just waste time, and I don't need to eat to kill these low ranks, I grab the easy rations. I have it saved here. Eat my 2 easy rations, and then I have my Rocksteady Mantle, so I can just ignore roars. I can load up Deep Green Blues on that side, but I don't know how to measure really. Yeah, there's a website that you can go to where they have like screenshots and they tell you like this is not a large or this is not a gold crown. I'm pretty sure, but I can kill this thing in like a minute, so I might as well try. But literally, you like go in with your Ghillie Mantle, and you just stand next to the monster, and depending on where your head is, you'll be able to tell whether it's large or small. At least that's how I was taught how to do it. I don't think there's a better way. So then we return from quest, and I'm not carving these. It's low rank Puke materials, and this isn't my main Monster Hunter game, so I'm not worried about carving. See, you get this screen, and this screen does confirm whether or not you get crowns. So that's why the return from quest. If you hit abandon, abandon will let you keep your items, but you won't get credit for your kill. You just be wait. And if you get the gold crown and you abandon on accident, oh my god, I'd fucking I'd break my controller. But anyway, we run again. Camp 11. And we hope for the best. Also, for my old characters, I used to try to go with themed names for me and my Palico. So this one, pastel, which is Spanish word for cake, and then my Palico. See, again, I got this thing. And my Palico is empanada, which is a delicious pastry. Jamico wouldn't be birthed until I think my PC version of Monster Hunter Rise. And empanada was good. I don't ever remember being disappointed with empanada, but Jamico's on a whole nother level. And there's no sacreds in this game, and there's no palamutes in this game. You do have access to the rider buddies or whatever they're called, but they're not really as reliable unless you're going from like the base camp to like the other side of the map or something. It's usually faster for me to just do this. No, what are you doing? I do miss how your Rocksteady mantle resets for every hunt. Just putting the mantles on a timer or tied to resting in wilds, it really irks me. Oh yeah, I'm not charming. No crown. Alright. Oh, it looks like the raids are what it rotates. Whoops. So right now you can go for Kul'Taroth. I gotta grab some Tylenol. I'm an old man now. I get aches and pains. Yep. Also, I don't know how many crowns I need for the actual achievement, because the wording says most, but I think you need all gold crowns. I don't know why it says most. This one might be big. It is pretty big. Ha! You thought. Excuse me. No, no gold crown. Alright. We go again. Yeah, this crown is more... Or I'm sorry, this trophy is more of an endurance test than it is a skill check. You just gotta be willing to do the work. If I had like barely any gold crowns, I don't know if I would stick with this because it's a lot. This is like 3 out of 4 times I've landed like I've done like a crash landing. You know, I just noticed something. What if I Spore Puff? I was right here. Ah, you bitch. You have a decent amount to get. I might not be able to see through. It's an endurance check for sure. If you have a strong... the Iceborne, going for the Iceborne one is rough. I mean, that's definitely going to be crazy. The World one is very doable if you've got good master rank set. Because, like, I already got a miniature gold crown on this Puke today. I didn't need it, but I got it. So, like, the raid is there. you can do most of the world in like, I don't know, if you do some real serious sessions, you could probably do it. Though the Iceborne one, I don't know. Also, make sure you have Rocksteady, because I would have been knocked back so many times already. And that would have annoyed me. We'll see when I think is large, I'll let you know. Set up a hell yeah. You can join the lobby as well. If you're playing right now, just let me know and I'll put up the code for you. Although I don't know, did this game have crossplay at the time? I don't know if you're playing on PC or PlayStation. Alright. Hunt number 5. Alright. When we actually go to a camp, that makes my BB hard, makes my BB hard. Oh. The other tip for gold crown hunting in this game is investigations. This might be a large one. This one seems big. If it is, I hope it's a gold and not a silver. PC, pretty sure it's crossplay. Hell yeah. Let's see what we're looking at. No crown. God dang it. Where's my... Ah. Player type any quiz. I think I'm in an open lobby. No. 11. I've also, most of my time has been going into getting the platinums for MK11 and Far Cry 4. MK11 I'm really close. I need like 100. It's just like the endurance ones now. I need like 100 brutalities, and I'm around 50-ish, which is very easy to do. You just set the game up to do 1 rounds, and then very easy CPUs, and just don't use block and do uppercuts at the end, and you can get brutalities pretty quickly. But the other ones that's gonna take a really long time is, whoops, I forgot to eat completely. This is another one that seems really big. I have to do a co-op tower with 2 other people, which I'm gonna need to do a Discord or something for, because nobody. I tried to queue up for those, but nobody's queuing up. I sat there for like 15 minutes, and nobody's doing that tower. I don't think we need to finish it. We just gotta like start it. And I need to do 50 casual matches, which I'm really bad at Mortal Kombat. That game feels like Mortal Kombat feels so slow compared to Street Fighter. I can help with that if it's crossplay. I just bought it a few weeks ago for like $3. That's a hell of a deal, man. We just need one more person then, and we can do the co-op tower. I'll bet you Scott has the game, and I bet you he would do it. Oops, I don't need to carve. Why am I carving? But yeah, I need those 3, and I think one other one, but I can't remember what it was. Yes! We did it! See, it works. If you return from quest, it does count if it's an actual crown. So we got a large count Puke. So I don't have to do that anymore. But also F, I needed that. Oh, well, join the lobby. And I did that within an hour. If you're playing on PC with even faster loading times, you should be able to get it. It's just luck. How do I? Oh, oh, session settings. There you go. It's not private. Anyone's welcome. Any language. Yeah, and then there's the online session ID if you want to join. Hello, self-assured dispenser, Equek. I appreciate the offer for best viewers, but you're gonna be rotting in band hell. Thank you, Che. If you need the ID, let me know. I believe the next crown I need is for Tsitsi Yaku. If I have good luck with this, I may actually go for it on Steam as well, because I have to check my Steam. I don't want to make any promises there, because that's a lot of work. Alright, Gold, Puke, both got Proberoth, Jirtotis, Tobikadachi, Anjanath, Rathian. Alright, I need large crown Tsitsi Yaku. So, we go to post a new quest, events, and Coral Waltz. And there's only 2 camps. Both of them are pretty far from where Tsitsi spawns, but what am I gonna do? What is this area called? The Coral Highlands? Something like that? God, haven't been in this in forever. If I remember the geography correctly. Oh, look, it's right here. Cool. But I don't have any fucking. All right. Wait, I don't think this thing can roar me. Does CC have a roar? Wait, it's high. It's a high rank one. You thought. Oh my god, if I have to catch up to it and it's like one hit, I'm gonna be annoyed. There you go. Is this a large? No. I can tell that right away. But I need the practice hunting it anyway. La 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 la. La 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 la. Is there since I don't need the stupid sexy rock steady mantle, is there another tool I can use that will like help me with it? Promise monsters to chart you more often makes them easy to lure. Asian impact. This isn't cross-platform. Ah, okay, that's what I thought. It's not cross-platform. I think maybe Wilds was the first one that was cross-platform, which is why we were all so excited about it when that was announced. The thing it's still missing is cross-save, but cross-platform. That was helpful. But even still, like I showed you, if you got a strong master rank set, you just gotta farm out that one event quest until you get the goals that you need. I think Impact Mantle will be better for me. Because if I can KO it, all the better. We're gonna do it though, I think. Maybe? We'll see. Alright, what's the best way to do this? Oh, just go this way? Oh, this way. Hello, Wigglers. Goodbye, Wigglers. You sick son of a bitch. This one seems large, but I don't think it's a gold. Yeah, you thought. Wait, it seems really big. When it's not all scrunched up, it seemed way bigger than usual. Did I get lucky in the second try? I don't think so. No, not Gold Crown. It seemed larger when it stood up, but it's I don't know. I should have just trusted my instinct. Whoops, the Coral Waltz is what I need. Wait, how do I send stuff back? I don't know. Forget it. Forget it! Gonna empanada. And we crash land again. But this works because CC is right there. Get back here, you coward. Yeah, Impact Mantle was definitely the right call against this monster. You coward! Fight me! Avenge me! This one does seem large, though. I'm barely coming up to its knee when I stand right next to it. Avenge me! Gotta be. It seemed really large. But if there's an even bigger one, I mean, we're gonna find out. Yeah, there's an even larger one. Okay. All right, so I got it. If I come up to its knee, it's still too small. I was doing my research online, and I read conflicting things. This particular set of quests has been the consensus, though. But I've heard people say that tempered monsters have a higher rate. I've heard people say tempered monsters don't have a higher rate. I've heard that the crowns are 25% larger. I've heard that they're even bigger than that, or 25% larger or smaller, depending on the crown. Up until freaking Wilds, though, it was all speculative, unless you had somebody like hack the game and figure out the numbers. Kelby. Kelby, beneath the moonlight. Kelby. She's all that, but it's just a deer eating grass. This one again seems really large, but it does not seem like it's going to be a gold crown. Dude, KO already. That was quick. Yeah. Every time I finish a hunt, I hope that it'll just say crown. I know it. I know that it wasn't, but I'm Delulu like that, as the kids. Actually, I don't even know if kids say Delulu anymore. Because of the internet, slang moves so quickly. 6-7 came out of nowhere. I also don't know what 6-7 is about. Me neither, man. I don't know exactly what it's about. I know that you're supposed to say it like as sort of a reply about like whether something's good or not. Like 6-7. I think that's what it's for. I don't fucking know. But I know that when you say it, like teenagers laugh or giggle. But I haven't looked into it. My general rule of thumb. Oh, I forgot to grab rations. Whatever. My general rule of thumb is like, if it comes across my timeline, I'll indulge myself and I'll learn it and internalize it. But if the slang doesn't like happen to like come across me naturally, I'm not gonna go and look for it. I'm too old for that. This one? Look at the size of this one. But I think this is roughly the one that we saw 2 months ago. So it might not be. No one knows what it means, but it's provocative. It gets the people going. Nobody knows what it means, but it's provocative. Yeah, it is a big girl. She's thick, boy. She's thick. That was so fast. Yeah, Impact Mantle was definitely the way to go here. No, no gold crown. Alright, so it's got to be even bigger than that. Oh, there we go. Needs to be at least 9 times bigger than that. Yeah. What is this, a crown for ants? There's more to being a hunter than just being really, 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 really good looking. I'm not an ambi-turner. Or what? I can't remember the quote. I remember ambi-turner was a thing because he can't turn right. Whoops. I gotta put on my mantle. That movie's so funny. I gotta watch it again. I never watched Zoolander 2 because I. It's the same reason I don't watch. I've never seen Joe Dirt 2, even though I've said many times that Joe Dirt is probably my favorite movie ever. Because it's so funny to me and it's so just heartwarming and nice. I just really enjoy watching that movie. It feels good to watch it. But I've never seen the sequel because I'm like, I don't want to ruin the experience of the first one because there's no way the sequel can ever be as like make me feel as good as the first one. So I'd rather just not deal with it. It's the same thing with Zoolander 2. Like, I'm pretty sure I could watch it on Hulu or something, but I don't want to, because what if it sucks? Like, really? What if it really, 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 really sucks? That's a big girl. Something I find myself doing is I keep holding L2 like I'm trying to go into focus mode and turn my blades. Oh, I got a silver large, which I didn't need. I need the gold large, so it's not ones that's just a little bit bigger than that. Same reason I won't watch Jurassic Park 3 or any ones after it. That's fair. That's fair. I think Jurassic World. Mm, nah. If you've gone like 30 years and you've only seen 1 and 2, you might as well keep the streak going. Like, Jurassic World is good, but it's not as good as the first one. But it's not bad. 3 is like. 3 is boring, I think. And kind of dumb. And then the one after World was just bad. It was really stupid. And I haven't seen the one after that. And then the most recent one I haven't seen either. But Sarah Lena saw it and she loves it. She loves Jurassic Park, the franchise. And I don't think even she was that impressed with it. So if she's a fan and she didn't like it that much, it's probably not worth a watch. Oh, I didn't talk about it on Wednesday, but like literally before stream, I watched Fantastic Four on Disney Plus because it finally got added. Fantastic Four. That's so stupid, but it's as they say on TikTok, it was my vocal stem anytime I thought of Fantastic Four. It's so catchy. Fantastic Four. It was fine. Superman was definitely a better movie for sure, but Fantastic Four was good. It's very much a Marvel movie, and it's good. It's what I want from a comic book movie, which is it felt like I haven't read that much Fantastic Four, so maybe a lot of it was lifted from a specific book or something, but I don't know. But anyway, it felt like it was what knocked you over? Holy shit! Oh, the Bolaka or whatever they're called, Gajalaka. Anyway, it felt like it was like somebody wrote a graphic novel of Fantastic Four, or not even a graphic novel, but like a storyline, like issues 1 through 5 of a story, and then put it on film. So it's very comic booky, but it didn't really like make me feel things like Superman did, and it wasn't really any one character that they focused on to really flesh out. Sue Storm got way more screen time than I was expecting, though, which is nice because she was a cool character. And also in that movie, it felt like, in terms of powers, it felt like Johnny Storm was really strong in that version, but Reed got like his powers nerfed considerably. Because there's a part where he's being stretched, and like with no spoilers or context, but he's getting stretched really hard, and it's supposed to be painful. And it looks like he's gonna rip. But you could just look at any number of Fantastic Four covers where Reed is stretching like the length of a skyscraper or something. Like he can stretch. He's super stretchy. But this one was like not that far, and he was already ripping apart. And I was like, they really nerfed his powers in this movie. But they definitely got the Reed Richards personality right, like for sure. Sue seemed a little. I haven't read not only have I not read a lot of Fantastic Four, but I haven't read a lot of contemporary Fantastic Four. But I remember Sue still being kind of not the best representation of women. But in this movie, she's a lot smarter and a lot more nuanced. She's like a really good, interesting character. They didn't make Ben a sad sack, which I liked. The previous movies, you saw Ben dealing a lot with like becoming the Thing and no longer being able to live the life he had before, which I get, but I really didn't want to see that story again. And Johnny was not like a frat boy idiot like he can be portrayed sometimes. He actually was competent and not just like a foil for Richard, not foil, like a comedy. What's the word I'm looking for? He wasn't like the funny man to Reed straight man. He was like his own character. He wasn't just a archetype. So they got him. They got all the characters right. I think this is a very small monster. But now I gotta figure out if I actually want to keep Hulu and Disney Plus, because the only reason I kept Disney Plus was for watching the Marvel movies, and I've already watched all the Marvel movies now. I haven't watched all the series, but I wasn't really planning on watching the TV shows. I got it because I wanted to watch wrestling, and it's on ESPN, and like it was the best cost-effective way for me to watch wrestling and have access to streaming cable. But now that's not even the case because they raised the price like a month ago. I don't know. I have to figure it out. I just don't watch that much TV. All my time is spent gaming. Fantastic Four. Yep. Crash landed again. We're gonna go up here, I believe. This is a big one. Come on. There you go, you big son of a bitch. Ooh, I went up, Sunny. Please be a gold crown. No, still wasn't a gold crown. It wasn't even a silver crown. Or maybe it was a silver crown and I just didn't give me a notification because I'd already seen it before. I don't know. That I don't know. Like, or maybe it does because I already had the small crown Puke when I got the small crown Puke earlier. Or maybe it was even a smaller version. I don't know. This is another big one, but not that big. Yeah, maybe this is more medium. Now that I'm looking at it, it's not that big. You bitch! Oh, you're gonna sleep. Return from quest. Yep. I can't believe hunting a high rank monster only gives me 50 research points. It seems absurd. Will you open the box already? Come on. This one seems big. This one seems really big. Wow, this might be the gold crown. Please don't be a silver crown. You break my heart. That's what you sound like when you're dying. Laka, gacha, laka. Alright. Hold on, I'm grabbing the cough drop. No, it's still not a gold crown. Oh, it was so big. How much bigger does it need to be? Whee! I can't overeat no. If I don't cook a meal, I can't go past the maximum stamina limit. Or is that the max? I can't remember. Maybe health goes farther than stamina? This is not a large one. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, don't go all the way up to your nest. Oh. Oh my god, I need one hit. That's so annoying. Alright. I should be doing my dailies and wilds, but no. I got it in my head to do this stupid trophy hunt in the middle of it, or at the end of a fucking event in wilds. one seems large. Is it any larger than the ones I've already hunted? I don't know. I don't think so. Are the guys Jalaka gonna fuck this thing up? Sure are. Go back again. Oh, store. There's a reason I'm doing this. Okay. Sometimes you want to fall in this area because there's a bunch of rare items here. But I'm not playing this game, so I really don't need it. I just want the crowns for the trophy. It's big, but not that big. Whoops. No. Just die. You. Gold crowns. I need the gold crowns. Gold crown. I need the gold crown. Gold crown. I need the gold crown. Ah, you bitch. Oh, finally you're doing attacks. Why would you leave me? Why would you hurt me like this? Ah. Yeah, this ZZ's real wily. Thank you for the hunt, CC. Now only dreams. Coral Waltz. I'm so glad I moved my copy of the game over to my PS5 because these load times would have been like tripled easily if I left it on the PS4 or my external hard drive. Please stop walking away from me. Longest load title ever was Bloodborne. Yeah, Bloodborne has a crazy release time, and that one is when I first got the PS5, I downloaded it and did a stream with Jock. And if you download it on your PS5, it is significantly faster. It's still not blazing fast like a PS5 game would be, but if you wanted to play Bloodborne again, you can download it to your PS5 hard drive, and it's way faster. Yeah, no, that those like minute-long waits are gone. It's just endurance, Omni. It's just endurance. You just gotta keep at it. Stretch. Okay, we're fine. Dude, this is like 3 times in a row that you crash land me. we got another fucking really wily one. I should have turned my camera. I'm wasting DPS. Why did I commit to this? Wait, am I not wearing my impact mantle? Oh, son of a bitch. I was like, why is this dude not falling? Oh, he dropped material. Fuck it, we'll call the Raider ride. Go. Go. Why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? This is a big one. Is it big enough? We are size queens. No. Gotta be bigger. I know. We are indeed at for a show. Rabble. This is like the 5th time in a row that I've crash landed. Ruined all the tread on tires in youth for sure. You are not a gold crown. Make it easier on yourself and just die. No, don't go up there. There we go. Look at you. You've not even got a name tag on you. You've got no shame. I was actually wanting to rewatch that movie like the other day. It's crazy that you brought it up. I just want to see the intro where like they're dancing to the movie, like the movie sets. Also, if you haven't had a chance to watch it, if you want to watch a dumb comedy that's like actually funny, watch The New Naked Gun. That movie's so stupid, it was so funny. The 6th time in a row we've done a crash landing. Will you fucking fall, dude? Oh my god. Eat. Oh my god, just eat the well done steak, man. Jesus. What? No, not at all. The only thing you have to know about the original Naked Gun is that the star of it was that dude with the white hair. I forget his name right now. But there's like not any real connective tissue other than the lead is like the son of him. But it's really not which is why it's not a spoiler. Because it's just like that's just who he is. It's not, it has nothing to do with the plot or the jokes or anything like that. But it has the most insane threesome that I think has ever been put to film. And I cannot say any more than that. Otherwise, that would be like a spoiler for one of the weirdest sequences I've ever seen put on film. Oh, stop. Okay, yeah, I won't say anything more than that. I can only get so wrecked. Bruh, man, it is a what? That movie is so funny. Grab the rations. I brought the well done steaks because I knew the game was gonna keep making me crash land. But 6 times in a row? 37 times in a row? Oops. Yeah, you're not a gold. You son of a bitch. Why are you doing this, Omni? Ow. Ow. You've got to be shitting me. There we go. No. Okay. I should have opened up my hunter's notes to see how many I had hunted before I started, so I could have a count of how many I've had to hunt in order to get this gold crown. Where are we sitting? I'm at 113 right now. Leave me alone, Poogie. Pink Rathian. I missed that. If you catch a monster, you can see it being studied at the camp. That's 7 out of 8 times we got a crash landing. Just eat faster. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. I've learned my lesson. No, you bitch. Whatever. I gotta go all the way to its stupid nest just to hit it with one combo to end the fucking hunt. You're a real son of a bitch, you know that? I need one more head hit to trigger a flinch. We did it! We got a second gold crown! Whoa, 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 whoa! Who knew? I don't know how many it took, but we did it. Hold on, I gotta adjust my shorts. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's see what's next on the agenda. Alright, Tsitsi's golded, Paolumu's golded. Great Gyros, we need the small crown. Oh no. Oh. We also need Radobon small crown. Okay. Wait, how do I change decorations? Do I have paralysis resistance? I do. If I lose 2 levels of blast, I can get 2 levels of paralysis resistance. And then if I lose 1 level of attack, you can get full paralysis resistance. That way I don't have to worry about getting stunned by this stupid idiot Gyros and all his little friends. Because that's what's going to wind up killing me. Alright, and then in terms of equipment, probably go back to Rocksteady Mantle. Because that thing is real wily. Okay. The question now is that we need both. Let me double check to make sure I'm right. We need both Great Gyros and Radobon, I believe. So do we hunt both of them each hunt? Yeah, I need small Gyros and small Radobon. 63 and 64. Okay. I think I've got the small and large Basil already, and I definitely got the small and large Otogeron. You can get those from event quests. I think like the Devil May Cry event quests. Okay, so we need small Gyros and Radabon. Let's see if we can do it. Oh boy. Maybe I should have built for Fluvia resistance as well. Oop. Where is Great Gyros? Regular Gyros is here. Here you are, you stupid bitch. Whoops. Yeah, if he can't paralyze you, it's a whole hell of a lot more manageable. Oh, you broke your stupid teeth. Alright, Gyros is down. Now we've got to go after Radabon. Well done, steak. Radobon. Wait, are you gonna be over here, maybe? Radobon, Tardbones. I've got to get enough Great Gyros and Radobon bullshit to make them appear on my map automatically. And my stupid Rocksteady Mantle. I should have put on Temporal Mantle and Rocksteady Mantle. Whatever. I'm thinking maybe I should focus them one at a time, but my FOMO is too high because, like, what if I get the small that I don't hunt while I'm on a map with the one I do hunt? You know what I mean? This is wait, I feel like this is a really big one. I already got the large gold crown though, but this one seems really big. Basil juice is here. Or basil geese, whatever. I'm pretty sure I already got the small and large for Basil as well. as well check. Yeah, I got the small and large. Alright, let's return from quest. We don't need to hang out here. This is gonna be a long part of the hunt. Was I hunting season? Oh no, okay, I was hunting Puke before that. For a second there, I thought I'd only been hunting CZ Yaku for an hour and a half. Still 45 minutes each is crazy. Ugh. Alright. Oh, wait. Let's change to temporal. Bandit to temporal mantle. Man, I remember when temporal mantle was crazy OP. I was doing deep blue greens without knowing it was okay to leave the quest. It made me quit this chase for a while. Yeah. If you're going for the crowns, quit. If you're doing other stuff, make sure you do your research. Up until today, though, I was hunting gold crowns like just by doing investigations or naturally playing. So this is the first time in my 1,000+ hours, that I've also done the, I learned about the return from quests. Bro, again? Oh wait, Radabon is here. Wait, no, Radabon is above us. Great. If you were playing this game at launch and you remember the temporal mantle, the way that it used to work was you were giving like 30 to 45 seconds. I can't remember how long. It wasn't very long, but you had that time, and whenever something tried to hit you or did hit you, it would instead do an automatic dodge and you took no damage. You were basically invincible for a short amount of time, but the cooldown was egregious. They nerfed it when Iceborne came out, where you would no longer have unlimited invincibility. You would keep the temporal mantle on for longer, but it was like 3 or 4 hits, and that was it. It would then just go away on its own. So you had to like learn how to really make it count. But early on, you were basically invincible for a short amount of time. Oh man, it was the best. Oh, it's my little Gyros buddy. He's here to help. Could you fucking stay still for a little bit? We got the small Gyros crown. It only took like 3 tries. 2 tries? 2 tries. Hell yeah. That's awesome. So now we just need the small Radabon and we're done with this area. That was incredible. That makes my pee-pee hard. It makes my pee-pee hard. Doo-doo-doo-doo. It made my pee-pee hard. I am happy all over you. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Bruh. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. Bruh, bruh. Streamer luck. Streamer luck is in full effect tonight. No, yeah, but yeah, it's true. Which is crazy because I feel like small crowns are usually much more rare. Well, you stupid son of a bitch. It already committed to leaving the area and I'm wasting my Rocksteady mantle. And there's no luring pods or any of that bullshit in this game. Hey, what's up, homie? We really gotta make this count. Just fall down already. You stupid bitch. Where you at? Hey, friend. God, are you kidding me? I needed one more hit? Oh, fuck this game, dude. Let's get some more steaks. Oh boy. No, no, stop. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, you stupid Gyros. Stupid fucking Raider rides. They don't know how to do shit. I pinned Radabon, but it's going to send me to fucking Gyros because I think it was going to send me to Gyros. Because I hopped on it. Where are you going? You coming here? This one seems small. Is it Gold Crown small? I don't know. But it seems smaller than the other ones. Yeah, if you don't at least have Rocksteady Mantle, don't even bother going for Gold Crowns. That's a huge pain in the asshole. Oh, you thought you were gonna run away. Not this time. Little bitch. Bitch made boy. Not a gold crown though. Can we rise to my beloved wire bugs? Bro, I love the wire bugs. I miss them so much. That's one of the main reasons I even played the First Ascendant still. It's because you can put a modification on your grappling hook to make it to basically make it a one-use like a one wire bug. And if you build your gun correctly, you can basically have unlimited wire bugs. I'd rather go faster though, but it's cool to have. Also, Palamutes are cute, but yeah, mainly I want the wire bug back. See what sort of filth the last time when player count gets low. Oh, dude. It's going to be horny and expensive. Like, the Bayonetta collaboration is out right now. And, like, to get the suit and the emotes, like, the whole set of it, is like $80 American. And I just can't. I love Bayonetta. Bayonetta is one of my most favorite franchises, but I just can't. I just can't. I can't really like make it okay with myself to spend that much on a skin. For all the shit that I give League of Legends for their outrageous costs and their skins, it's like, am I becoming what I've hated all this time? When I look at the man in the mirror, is it Michael Jackson singing to me? I meant that as a reference to the song Man in the Mirror, not because we're both pedophiles. I need to make that very clear. But regardless, there are other costumes I want to buy too, but it's like, even these cheaper ones are $50. I just cannot commit to it. By the way, this Radabon does not seem very small. I need to kill this thing faster than it runs away from me. So I think I'm going to switch my weapon set. What the cost of not having a child is when I think about Mike. Yeah, I don't know if empathy is the right word, but I can understand how somebody can become like that. But it's like once the damage is done, you gotta you can't be allowed to like just be running free anymore. You know, it's so sad for him, but what are you gonna do? All right, do I have a piercing? Sticky. It's gotta be this one, or this one. All right. I think it's very nice that you drop me here, game, but I don't need to be here. What I need... Where's Ready to Ride? Where the hell? I don't even know where I'm at. Why am I trying to figure this out? Oop, I don't have that anymore. Okay. Pierce 3. Don't go nowhere! Don't go nowhere, you sick son of a bitch! Heavy bow gun is where it's at. Now, was that small? No. But the practice is worth it. So what we want to do, apparently what we want to do is launch the quest so it can load. Item box 18, and we're just in time. Dude, just send me back to camp. So annoying. Oh, you got the Bouquet Gold Crown. Whap, 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 whap. Hold on. Real quick. Wait, wrong one. Perfect. Why am I going up here? It's going to roll down here. I'm just killing it. Maybe that's low, but it felt like forever. I feel like that's on average, but the average is really long. You know what I mean? Like, got to put on my Rocksteady mantle. God, I missed Bear Shot. Back! I'm stretching! Alright. Post the quest. Items, start, 18, yes, yes. Yet another crash landing. Well, I'd rather you do it now than sooner rather than later, so whatever, roll at me, I guess. No, stay. I think I'm gonna change my Palico's stupid sexy Palico gadget. I don't remember how to do that though. I'm going to not refill my ammo. Maybe I can get 2 hunts out of 1 set of ammo. Alright, instead of the shield spire, Molotov cocktail for more damage. This might be what I want, unless... Oh, maybe the flash. We'll do the flash. Flash! By the way, for anybody that's listening, you may want to like check your local grocery store. They'll never make a good Flash movie. Oh man, from your lips to God's ears. You may want to check your local grocery store's like weekly ad to see if they got turkeys on sale still. Because at the beginning of the month, my local grocery is called HEB, and I was able to get a 15-pound turkey. They're like 15 to 18 pounds, but a 15 18 pound turkey for about 14, like 13 bucks plus tax. So like 14 something, $15. But they sell out very quickly, so good luck. What happens if I do this? Don't move. The problem with the Flash movie is that for whatever reason, they really wanted to make Flashpoint a thing. They were like, Flashpoint's gonna happen, Flashpoint's gonna be a thing, and we're gonna use that to reboot the entire universe. It's multiverse bullshit. It's like one of the most popular Flash stories ever. People love it. And I'm like, that's a terrible idea for a Flash movie, let alone the first Flash movie. Because there's too much history to like pull from. Like the people just saw a Wonder Woman movie. Why would we want to see an Amazon Wonder Woman like cutting the head off of Mira, like, or cutting Mira's head off? Or why would we want to see Grifter out of nowhere, and he's like suicide killing like the League of like the who did he fight in the comics? He did like some sort of suicide mission against the Justice Society or something. I can't remember. And then we're definitely not going to care about Thomas Wayne, because I mean it's cool to have that, or at least at the time. Now it's really played out because of Tom King, like making Thomas Wayne canon from like the Flashpoint Batman canon. But it's like, why bring all that baggage? Get a good solid Flash movie to establish your character first, and then start doing all the crazy shit down the road. I don't know why people still had such a hard-on for fucking the Flashpoint movie. Wrong button. I'm so used to Monster Hunter Wilds controls. I'm so surprised I got that small crown great hero so fast, because small crowns take forever to get IMO, and I don't know how long this is going to take me to roll a small crown Radabond up here. That's right. You're not going nowhere. Dude, Empanada, you're really fucking this thing up. Slifer Yuki, thank you for the raid. Oh no, The Basil's coming. The Basil's here. How's it going? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Gold crown hunting in Monster Hunter World. We have plenty of gold crowns, and yet it's still not enough. Whoops, I can't. Hello. I'm assuming you're a Monster Hunter player as well. We've been streaming for about 2 hours now, and we've got 3 gold crowns that I didn't have before. We got a large gold Puke, we got a large gold Tsitsi Yaku, and we got a small crown Great Gyros. We're working on small crown Radobaan at the moment. And then after that, I think we're. Then we gotta go after Dodogama. Don't roll, you sick bitch. Alright. Sorry. I am an adult, by the way, so I hope you don't mind the cursing. I tend to curse. Hello, friend. It's me, Omni. I'm on the wrong Pierce. There we go. God, heavy bowgun's OP in World. I love heavy bowgun. I just finished a Rathalos set just based at the... Okay, cool. Thank you for the follow. Oh, are you new to Monster Hunter World? Like, are you just making a Rathalos set? The way that I'm interpreting what you wrote is you were hunting Rathalos until you got a full set of Rathalos armor. Is that accurate, or am I misinterpreting? And also, were you playing on World or were you playing on something else? I started on my very first Monster Hunter game was Monster Hunter 4 on the DS, and I put some time into it, and then I didn't really play Monster Hunter. Well, I guess technically speaking, my very first Monster Hunter game was Monster Hunter 3. I rented it for the Wii many years ago, and I didn't really quite understand it, so I don't really count it. But 4 I put serious time into. I didn't get good, but I put time into it. It was just fun to play. And then World was when I really got into Monster Hunter. And then Rise, I loved. Wilds, I love. Please let me. I keep hitting Wilds buttons on accident. To me, my Palico. But yeah. I'm playing this on PlayStation for the trophy right now, because I put a bunch of time into it already, and I almost had the platinum, so I need to, like, if you're unfamiliar with some of the mechanics of the base game, in addition to regular hunting, there's the endemic hunting. You're not here, Great Radobaan. Where are you? There you are. Oh, but you're coming here. All right. Hello, friend. This is gonna suck for you. Oh, he turned! No! Let me put on my Rocksteady. And switch to Pierce 3. I've been playing with a friend of mine, and we were playing Worlds. It's my first experience. I got far a little, but yeah, I still finished the set. Getting gear for the second Zora fight. Hell yeah! I hope you're enjoying your time with it. It's really intimidating to get into Monster Hunter at first, because it plays so different compared to a lot of other action games, and I think a lot of people expect it to be a little bit faster, a little bit more, like have more quality of life stuff. And they're coming more and more with like the newer games, but if you can find a weapon that you really mesh with and just really stick to the process, Monster Hunter becomes very, very fulfilling to play. And then I don't play World often anymore. Mostly I play Wilds, or if I'm playing other games, it's more variety. But if you are on PlayStation or PC, I have it on PC. If you ever need some help, just hit up the community, myself included. We're always looking to help. I'm doing crown hunting tonight. Is the only reason. This is the only thing I'm focusing on tonight, though. My PC version has much more advanced sets, though. Like my PC version has. I'm not gonna say anything about like monster names or anything, even though if you're new, I don't think they'll mean much. But the very, very final monster that you fight in the expansion Iceborne, it's a very difficult fight, and I have a couple sets with that armor uh, on my PC version. On my PlayStation version, I stopped playing before that even came out, so I definitely haven't done that hunt on PlayStation. But I did play enough to have some really strong sets, so I'm able to roll through these high rank quests pretty easily. I love heavy bowgun in this game as well. Heavy bowgun just feels a little bit weird in Wilds because of the balancing they did for all bowguns, but in World specifically, heavy bowgun is so good and so strong. Or that, I plan to dabble in Rise and Wilds. I don't mind. I'm into meet friends, and I played Elden Ring before. Yeah, Elden Ring's another good one for community, like community growing. There's like so much information to share and things to learn. Monster Hunter is its own beast though, and the community is really nice. I think the only community I've met that's nicer than the general Monster Hunter community is probably the Final Fantasy XIV community. That really only gets toxic if you're like into the high level rating. I forgot to put on the fake. Okay, we're good. But yeah, I love World. Literally, the only bad thing about World is the unskippable cutscenes. And the only reason I say that is because if you are playing through the story with a friend, and you know you're like, okay, let's make a night where we just go through it. I'm gonna help you catch up, or you're gonna help me catch up. You'll hit a story quest where it'll be like you have to do like an escort an NPC or watch a cutscene before they can join, and it can be anywhere from like 3 minutes to like 11, 12 minutes, and it just takes away. It really slows the momentum whenever you're hanging out with friends. Other than that, though, I mean, if that's my complaint, and this is a game that takes you anywhere from like 50 hours to I literally have 1,000+ hours in this game. Like it's just nonstop play. That's like a very minor complaint. Otherwise, the graphics, the sound, the balancing, the voice acting, the design, the monsters, the loop, everything is phenomenal. Except for crown hunting. And if you have any questions about crown hunting, I can explain that as well. I tend to be an over explainer, so I feel bad about that sometimes. I hate when I do this. Why do I do that? So I tend to like assume that people want to hear me explain things. I need some new chapstick. And then let me grab my items. Whee! Maximum Might activated. I've hunted nothing but Radabon for like 20 plus minutes, and the game's still like, do you want to track Great Gyros? No, I don't want to track Great Gyros. If I wanted to track Great Gyros, I would hunt Great Gyros. Hunting Radabon. I love Spare Shot. No! No, no, no! Oh, thank you, Empanada! You saved it. Dude, I can't remember the last time I've seen even a small-ish Radabon. These have all been normal to fucking huge. If I somehow wind up using all my Pierce 3 ammo, I'm gonna be fucking floored. How many do I have? 9,000. Okay, I have way more than enough ammo to like hunt these crowns. Another crash landing. Wait a second, where is this Radabon? Okay, it's coming. You want to be a sick little puppy? I'll give you a sick little puppy. Rock steady. And let's put in our Wyvern Snipe. Ah! You like that? This one seems smaller, I think. Come on, stay here. There you go. That's a good boy or girl. I don't know what you are. Give me the crowd. And we did! We got it! We got the gold crown! Wop, 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 wop. Hold on, I gotta do the thing again. Hold on one second. We got. I was like, it looks smaller. It looks smallish. I called it. My insight, my intuition. I have the Mangekyou Sharingan or whatever it's called. Alright, I had like 64 hunts of this thing before I started crown hunting. How many did I end up with? 79. So it only took me 15 hunts. Is that right? 64 to 79? Yeah, it's 15 hunts. Hell yeah. Okay. Next gold crown, I believe, is Dodogama. We could go after Kirin, but I'm gonna save the elders for last. Yeah, so we need a small Dodogama. I am going to swap to, now that I'm on a bowgun kick, let's swap to my spread bowgun. Oh, the Stygian bowgun. It's been forever since I even thought about Stygian Zinogre. This gun was always so good to me. Alright. And then we're gonna do spread. We do spread Elder. Neither one matters. I'm not using traps, so it's whatever. The only if you're playing bowguns and you're looking for spread, I think this might be the best spread that isn't a raid weapon. The raid weapons are, unless you're planning on for some reason putting hundreds of hours into World in 2025, you really don't gotta worry about the raid weapons. They're like, it's a whole thing. If you are though, they can get very powerful very quickly, but good lord, are they a huge pain in the ass. Especially if you're, oh man, I can't even, if you're doing Kulve Taroth, the raid weapons from Kulve Taroth, and you don't have people that like know what they're doing, oh, you just be wasting so much time. It just thinking about that frustrates me. And I can explain the raids if anybody wants me to, because they're like, they're not the absolute worst thing in the world, but like everything piles and piles and piles. You love that raid in its heyday. It's not a bad hunt. Hold on, I forgot to put on my fucking Rocksteady. It's not a bad hunt. It's very cool. The problem is that if you're doing a Kulve Taroth hunt and people don't know how to properly DPS it in the first phase, then you're just going to be running around trying to find a monster that doesn't pop up on your map and wasting time, because the hunts are timed based on your success is determined partially by how long it takes you to complete the hunt. God, I love spread 3. Holy shit. So you have to be fast enough to get it to phase 2 to stop chasing around that area. Then you actually have to have a set that'll survive the next 2 parts. Because one part is in this big open cave, which is fine. But it starts to do this one hit. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Is this for real? Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Where's the other one from my friend's Discord?
Kill yourself.
No, not that
I mean
one.
that with 100%, with 1,000%.
This one.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Oh my god. Wow, that's incredible. Well, that's another miniature crown down. I don't know what's next. I don't know what's next. Disgusting shit. I really wanted to use my spread bowgun too. I was so excited. Basil's done. Devil Joe's done. Lavassioth. And Uragaan. Shaladora. And I think these all go into Iceborne. Avoid looking at my screen if you want to avoid spoilers for Iceborne monsters. Yeah. Most of the words here are gibberish that don't make any sense. I need small Lavasioth and I need small and large Uragon. Oh my god, if I was just in that one hunt and there was a small, if there was Gold Crown, I will never know. In my head, it'll be like, oh, they were there. You should have just stuck around and it'd be done with it. But I'll never know. I don't remember how to fight Lavasioth. There's a trick to it. Because Lavasioth has a bunch of armor on its body. I don't remember how to fight it. There's a trick to it. Well, anyway, what was I was yelling about the raids. So you get to the second phase of that raid, and it becomes a... Oh yeah, it starts to get one-hit kills. Like Kulturoth is so large that it'll just launch its body at you, and unless you're properly built, it will one-shot you. And that's like, and your whole crew shares carts, even in the raid. So like people die and the raid ends right there. So if you didn't know what you were doing and somehow locked yourself into the second phase, it was even more frustrating. And the third phase is basically the second, but it's in this lava area, and they give you some tools to make it a little bit easier, but it's much more aggressive. Let's see. Might as well go over... Where am I gonna go? Lavasioth is down here. I just might as well go for Lavasioth. Not here. I'm so lost and confused. Alright, so the third phase of that Kulturoth is more aggression, and you get one hits. You also get this opportunity to drop like these environmental hazards onto it. Although if your group, once again, it all depends on the knowledge of your group. Because if your group doesn't know what they're doing, you can waste the environmental stuff. Which heavy bowgun is this? I probably need to make it. This is the Stygian Zinogre heavy bowgun. It's like it's called like the Stygian Humilitas or some shit like that. Did I accidentally swap to... Oh, I picked the wrong ammo. I don't have any spread ammo on me. Okay. Gotta teleport back to base. I was like, where's my spread ammo? I picked the wrong set. Yeah. In terms of, if you want to build bowguns in this game, heavy bowguns specifically, I didn't really get into the light bowguns too much. If you want to build heavy bowguns and you want the best of the best without doing raids, Stygian Zinogre is the best for spread, if I remember correctly. Furious Rajang is best for sticky, and I think you can do sticky slicing with the Furious Rajang. But the easiest one to get is Legiana. Legiana is the best for piercing, I believe. Or if it's not the best, it's one of the best. It gets a little iffy the higher you go, but the Legiana is probably the one that you want to go after. In terms of heavy bowgun. But this shit will melt your monster. On my PC copy of this game, I have a spread Safi'jiiva, like one of the raid bosses. The normal one, not the I think you just need the normal one, if I remember correctly. I will double check it the next time I'm back in Astera, because now I'm curious as well. I don't have cold drinks anymore, so I gotta get this done ASAP. There you are, you big idiot. I'm on high rank, so this thing shouldn't kill me. But look at that, that's like 120 damage if I hit its tail. can get very strong bowguns. Like, ideally, if you're building like a crate, well, yeah, I want to say a mix of Fatalis and Frostbite, Barioth, plus the raid plus the raid bowgun is like, there's basically nothing left for you to do if you've achieved that by the end of the world. I'm not getting crits anymore. I need to hit a different area or do something. Nope, that's tail. I guess it's head still? Alright, now we have to go fight the stupid sexy Radobon. Will my Raider Ride actually help me if I call it? Alright, and then we climb on this, open our map, open our map, open the map, and we want to put a, nope, that's what I thought, you wanted to go after Dodogama, but we want Radobon. Although if I'm fighting these two longer monsters, maybe I should go back to my Pierce ammo. Hey friend. You're not, I'm not doing any damage. Okay, there's your face. Can we hit the flash? Yep, sure can. Oh shit, I forgot. On World we have the melee attack. I don't have the guard. This Radobon is huge, by the way. I think I need the small crown, but I may accidentally be getting the large crown here. There! Dodge! Omni dodge! That's a lot of damage. If you go back and look at this, I've never been like the best at this game, even with all the hours I put into. But it's because I don't want to play uncomfy, and the best way to play, like to get DPS out of their heavy bowgun, is like with a heroics build with oh shit, I might cart. Okay, we're fine. Is a heroics build with resentment. Like you basically want to have one like 0 to like 5 HP at all times, and you'll do crazy DPS. But I don't like that. I don't want to live dangerously like that. I want to be comfy when I play this game. It's not even skulled yet. Oh, great. I think I'm gonna have to swap to my Pierce, which is fine because we're gonna look at Pierce anyway. You're gonna enjoy this. No oh, we got a small Lavasioth. Hell yeah, dude. We're getting crazy lucky. Like, an absurd amount of luck. Hold on.
Everybody gang, we love casting spells.
It's blowing my mind. I'm telling you, man. You just gotta have the stamina to push through, and sometimes it'll take 40 hunts, sometimes it's the first time you try. Well, still, we needed 3 gold crowns total when we got 1. The other 2 could take significantly longer, but we'll see. What do we need from there? We need no Lavasia, so we just need to fight Uragon. I call it Uraban for some reason. Uragon. So we can just focus on one monster going forward. I need a large black Diablos. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. Okay. I had the Crimson Kodachi 2 as my pierced bowgun. So maybe the Crimson Toby Kodachi is the pierced bowgun you want to go for. Oh, it's also, oh god, I forgot about all this shit. Jeez. If you want to be competitive in this game, you have to put in so much time. You have to hunt so many different monsters. Let me go check with the blacksmith real quick. Just to see where Legiana stands. Oh, it's right here. Rosring Berioth, Kuga, Legiana. The Franz Glacia. I never even made it. $405, no affinity, 1 slot. And it's got piercing, level 3, 6 shots naturally. And it's got sleep slicing, sticky 1 and cluster 2. Not the best, but pretty solid. And then this is what I do have, the Crimson Toby Kodachi. Oh, it's got the same amount of level 3 naturally, but it's also got poison paralysis. And it's only got sleep 1, but sleep is good. Colors are rarity, and rarity has a couple different, it means a couple different things. Hold on. What was the last thing? Oh yeah, what's the other Legiana? Is there even a second level Legiana, or is it part of the same tree? It might just be part of the same tree. It looks cool though. That Legiana gun is pretty fucking sick. Okay. The colors are determine their rarity. So white is rarity 1, then you got rarity 2, rarity 3 for this yellow, rarity 4 for green, this light blue for 5, dark blue for 6. This one doesn't have a 7 or an 8, but 7 purple, 7 orange is 8. Rarity 9 is this red. This shiny one is 10, and gold is 11. Oh, and the ammo somewhere green? Oh, it's comparing my gun to it. So here it is. So yeah, you can see, like, if we look at normal ammo, normal 1 column, I've got 10, it has 1, so it's less, it's red. But it has 5 shots on normal 3, and I have none, so it's green. So it compares what you currently have, assuming you want that. But in this game, rarity also determines how many armor spheres you need, like how high of a defense you can get. And on weapons, it determines the augments that you can do. Because sometimes you'll get like a rarity 9 or 10 like max that you can augment, and if you do augment it, you need to hunt tempered monsters, but they don't need to be like the strongest in the game. But if you have like a rarity 12 one, then you have your augmentation slots here, but you're gonna have to hunt like tempered elder dragons in the guiding lands specifically to like get the parts that you need to make it. So they in the end they're much stronger, but you have to work way harder in order to get them to where they're going to be. So sometimes it's easier just to pick a lower rarity weapon and build it to something that's comfortable that you can use, rather than like go for the like directly for the strongest. Whenever the Wilds expansion comes out, we'll see more of this bullshit, and I'm curious how they're gonna make like what their end game is gonna be, because I don't think they're gonna do augmentations again, or at least not like they do here. But we'll see. Like the Tobi Kadachi Pierce gun that I have, it ends at rarity 10, so I was able to fully augment it. And I don't obviously remember all the details, but I promise you it was a lot easier than having to do a rarity 12 augment. Bowguns used to be a lot more nuanced. They're a lot more streamlined now. But they require sort of a specific way to play. But heavy bowguns in World had my heart. Like for like, no doubt, I loved heavy bowgun in World. Rise for me was Charge Blade by like a wide mile. I love Charge Blade in Rise. It's so strong, and you have so many ways to get the elemental discharge, which sounds gross in a vacuum, but it's true. Man, in Wilds, I don't know if I have a favorite weapon. The more that I played with Hunting Horn, the more that I loved it, but I could take it or leave it, honestly. Gunlance is really strong. I love Gunlance in Rise as well, but in Rise for sure it was, if I had to like be really, really nitpicky about it, base Rise was Charge Blade, and it was probably Gunlance. It would be like Charge Blade and base Rise for me, and then base Sunbreak would have been Hunting Horn, and then post Sunbreak, my favorite weapon to use was probably the Gunlance. All three of those weapons are wildly powerful in Rise / Sunbreak. In Wilds, though, I don't think any of the weapons have a particular hold in my heart. I've been trying to play light bowgun on Wilds, and I'm trying, but it just doesn't. Sometimes if you're with the right combination, you can do absurd amounts of damage, but I need it to be more consistent. Hello, Urban. God, I love Pierce. I got into bowguns in this game specifically because of that idiot Basil Geese. Like, I needed something to kill it, and I thought, oh, if I can make a pierced weapon, then I'll shoot all through its body and hit it a bunch and be able to kill Basil real quick. And then I just like wouldn't stop using heavy bowguns and played so much more. There was a YouTuber who I followed. He was like Cambodian or Vietnamese or something, but he was a huge inspiration for me. I'm sure Pierce knows that. I wonder how Pierce is doing. I hope he's okay. But he was like my guru when it came to learning about the the bowguns. And oh my god, did you see that bullet fly off to the side? This game is so unfair sometimes. Like, I'm actually gonna save recent gameplay the last 30 seconds. happens. Watch this. Look to the top right of my gun, of my critical. You see that? Look at, I'm shooting right here, and the bullet goes flying way over here. That's so fucking stupid. Oh god, this game is ridiculous sometimes. It's like my gun sneezed. Oh my god! That's 3 hunts, 3 crowns! Holy shit. I swear to god I'm not cheating. Hold on, we gotta do this. We gotta do this shit again.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Now we just need the large crown for Uragon. Uragon. I swear I'm not cheating. I'm playing on PlayStation. This is all streamer luck. I wish I had this kind of luck in Wilds. Because in Wilds, it's like... I love to pull lag out of nowhere. It's like lag absorbed all of my luck in Wilds. And just sucks it and gets shiny, like spits out shinies. But in this game, I'm doing really well so far. Now watch, it's going to take me like 70 hunts to get a large crown Uraban, whatever it's called. That's a crazy amount of gold crowns though. In a row. In a row? In a row. I guess technically it's 4 gold crowns in a row because I left, you know what, I'll stop talking now. I'll stop talking now. You're gonna be over here. Sorry, I'm still quiet. I'm thinking about my my tier list of weapons and wilds, like what I would prefer. It's hard for me to know or guess. I'd need a cold drink, or else I will not be able to survive the fight here. Luckily, I can turn this corner and grab me a chill shroom. Alright, I guess I don't need to be here. Oh. Never mind. Oh fuck, I forgot. Come on. Oh, alright, cool. You're not gonna roll through the trap, you son of a bitch? Alright, I'm gonna stop being cute. What is here? What is here? Dodogama's here, alright. Not gonna worry about that. Look at all those orange numbers. Come on, come on, come on. You like that? didn't even topple you. This game's cheating. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Ow. Oh, the glider mantle. There's a reason why I'm gonna explode and fall off the edge here. So for those of you that don't know the power of the glider mantle, it's technically the power of the glider mantle is that when you jump off an edge, you can glide. Right? You think, oh, well, whatever. The true power of the glider mantle, plus you gotta unlock the plus one in Iceborne, is that the glider mantle lasts an absurdly long time, and also it is. Let's see, how do I see my equipment? Oh, there it is, equipment info. The true power is the glider mantle plus has the only mantle that has +4 slots. So you can equip any 2 decos there, and it'll last 180 seconds, so 3 minutes. And you'll get up to 4 extra levels of any skills. So whether that's a combination of like 4 skills or you just fully power up 1 skill that you normally wouldn't have. That's the true power of the glider mantle. Also, you could do this, but I don't really give a shit about this. It's like very rare that you want that. So if you're ever like doing a hunt and you're unsure what to bring, just add extra skills to your glider mantle, and you'll have 3 minutes of those skills. Just another little tip from Omni. A little tip from Omni. Little tips and elemental discharges. Oh my god, I need 3 more shots. Whatever. I think our marathon of 1 gold crown per hunt is over, because I don't think that was a large gold crown, which is what I need to be done with this area, or at least done with these monsters. Yeah, yeah. Now you know how I feel when I'm playing with lag and he gets like 8 shinies as a reward, and I'm the one who like used up all of our carts. God damn it, I keep hitting L3. Rock and roll recess. We're going to be using Pierce for a while, because we've got Pierce for this and then Pierce for the Black Diablos that we're going to be doing afterwards. But I mean, like, what is it? We got large Puke, large Tsetse, small Lavasiath, small Dodogama, and another one. What was the other one that we got? I was there for a while after Tsetse. Was there one between Tsetse and Dodogama? I can't remember. I should be going this way. This is the smarter way. I need to pick up Cauldron. Puke. We did Puke. Was there one? Oh fucked up in the head. Gyros and Radabon. So we got large Puke, we got a large Tsitsi, we got a small Gyros, got a small Radabon, or one of the Radabons, I can't remember which one. So that's 4 right there. 5 for the Dodogama, 6 for Lavasioth, 7 for Urgon, and if we get the large gold crown, that'll be 8 in 3 hours. That's not a terrible run. Don't move, 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 don't move. Ba 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 boom. Not to jinx myself, but this Radabon seems huge. Or maybe they're all big. This one seems really large though. Did I hit it? No, don't leave! You son of a bitch. Alright, well I know where to go now. It's just going to its nest, so rather than go that way, I'm gonna go this way. Do I have any rations on me? Ugh. Why am I only carrying 2 potions? What was the thinking that I had in my head? I would be very appreciative if I did get the gold crown for large, but I have a feeling there's an even bigger version of Urabon out there. Yeah, not even silver. This has got to be even bigger, so gotta keep an eye out. Damn it, I keep hitting L3. Whoa. There's Dodogama. Luckily for you, I'm looking for something else. I'm looking for bigger game. Boom, 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 boom. Stay still, stay still, stay still, stay still. Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. spawn is just huge. It's hard for me to tell what is or isn't a large gold crown. It's just so big. This one's all up in my steez though. Oh, my nose! I got like this itch in my nose out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. We did it. Cash Money Wizard Gang. Yeah, it's just gotta be huge. Like, even bigger. Bigger, even bigger! Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. God damn it, I keep doing it. Alright. Burak Diablos. Whenever I say Diablos, I love to say Diablos. Because if you ever seen the Monster Hunter movie with Mila Jovovich, and people remember Mila Jovovich as a star, but her co-star, literally the other main dude of that movie, is the main character from the movie from like the Raid series. Those I can't remember what they are. They're like they're a raid. They're not Vietnamese or Taiwanese. They're like it's like a country that isn't really known for its movies. But anyway, I love the Raid movies. But it seemed to too, and whenever, because he doesn't speak human tongue, and so they're like communicating with each other. Telling me T.I. wasn't the star. T.I. was not the star. T.I. was in the beginning and end of the movie, but he was not the star. You sick son of a bitch. Don't you go nowhere. But anyway, they can't speak, so whenever Mila's like, what is that monster? I'm Mila Jovovich. He's like, Diablos. I thought I could jump down there. Am I remembering that wrong? Diablos. Mila, we've been able to translate the language of the person from that monster hunting world. What has he been telling me, Doctor? What has he been telling me this whole time? Well, if our linguistics scientists are correct, he's been telling you to put it in your butt, twin. Crazy style. On a scale of Fast and Furious 7 to 1. Level can't be. Oh, it's hard for me to say, man. I'm gonna tell you a secret that I've never told anybody except anybody that was willing to ask or listen. So not a secret at all. I've only ever seen in its entirety Fast 5 and the spin-off starring The Rock and Jason Statham. I haven't seen any of the other Fast and Furious movies like in their entirety. Like I've seen like most of Fast 2. And I saw Fast 1, like half of it on TBS years ago. But I've only ever sat through, of the mainline Fast and Furious movies, Fast 5, which was great. I really enjoyed Fast 5. The thing is, Monster Hunter, I liked Monster Hunter, the movie. but it's not campy. Like, it's not tongue in cheek. They take themselves very seriously, and that movie makes a very good point of very much like the anime. If you ever watch the Netflix anime, because that I can tell you the Netflix anime was not very good. There's like highlights of what's good, but it gives you a glimpse into the like how dangerous the Monster Hunter world is, because people are like getting maimed and straight up murdered. It's not like fun kids happy time. People are dying in that world regularly. And Monster Hunter, the movie, made me never, ever, 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 ever want to deal with Nursilla in any kind of live action, because like Nursilla is in the Monster Hunter movie, and so are all of its crazy ass little bugs, and they are not kosher, man. Like, they are very terrifying. And Diablos is very scary. Rathalos is very scary. Anything they put in there is very scary. So they take themselves very seriously. And I thought it was a good enough like movie. It's like a C or B depending on how you feel during the day. But I think because it wasn't like the coming of the new franchise, of like a new era of fans, I think a lot of people just really shit on it more than it deserved. But I liked it. Diablos. Also, the ending is one of those endings where like it's a cliffhanger kind of. But it's weird because like the last 20 minutes are the most Monster Hunter 20 minutes that have ever been put on screen outside of a game. It's really crazy how much Monster Hunter you get in like the last 20 minutes of that movie. Diablos. I really should put Raider Ride on my wheel. Do I have to hold L1 or no? I don't have to hold L1. I can just up and down. I wanted to do my power shop, but it's not gonna work. All these other obscure movies, but never seen first Fast and Furious in its entirety. I know, man. I gotta just do it. I'm kind of scared to watch it now because it's so old and so of its time. I'm worried that I won't enjoy it. But I should watch them. I feel like it's never streaming on the same streaming service for like a long time though. I gotta find out where those movies are at the moment. Because I really don't want to pay to buy those movies. I would rather stream them. Maybe that's what I'll do after stream. I bought some jalapeno poppers, like frozen jalapeno poppers the other day. I might just like put some of those and some chicken wings or chicken tenders in the air fryer and just watch one of the Fast and the Furious movies. Assuming I have a streaming service that I can watch it on. I forgot about this little hill right here, which I love. Baby, would you talk like that? I don't know why Shakira's in my head. La 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 la. That is not a large one. I'm very confident that was not a large Radabon. They all sucked except for 1, 4, and 5. Really? 'Cause I really liked 5. I was hoping 6 and forward would just lean into the ridiculousness and be really good. Like, I watched the spin-off and I enjoyed it. I think it was good depending on your definition of good. It wasn't really like a plot-heavy movie, but it was fun to watch those two jackasses be like action stars for 2 hours. But in like the grander scheme of things, I don't know if that movie even mattered. I wasn't crazy into wrestling at the time, so I didn't know that Roman Reigns was in that movie as one of his family members. Looking back now, it's like very obvious they were giving that dude a bunch of screen time, and all he really did was look good shirtless. You can say anything you want about wrestling, but those dudes are vain and they know it, and they are jacked and good looking. Like, it's insane. Like, obviously there are ones that are just in there to be strong or funny or tough, but there's a handful of guys in there that are like wildly jacked. Yellow, lele. I would like to get this large Radabon done before stream ends. Go. Alright, I guess you can't go in there. I forgot to put on the Rocksteady mantle. This one seems large. Maybe this is the silver or gold. It's hard for me to tell again, but this one seems big. Maybe not. Alright, if it is, I'll be appreciative, but if it's not, I won't be that surprised. Nice job, Empanada. I'm hungry. I was talking about we. I guess we, yeah, chat. I count you, chat. We were talking about the movies and stuff. It's a gold crown! We! Shadow
Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Sorry, I'm just looking at other stuff that's in other people's Discord.
Tasty.
What the fuck? What is this? Oh, I'm in the Mortal Kombat Discord, and they have a bunch of... This one's called I'm So Gay. Tanya be like...
I am Tanya. Find me a suitable cave in which to trap Liu Kang.
Sonya gibberish? Sonya no chill? Flying kicks, my favorite! You're the only one with the deal of the butt! You're the only one with the deal of the butt! Do you remember that one stream where I was yelling? I think I was yelling at Sarah Lena and Scott because they were like, they all sound the same. Like, this is the bicycle, this is the flying, this is bicycle kick. You're the only one with the deal of the butt! You're the one, and this is the Raiden. See how they're different? You're the only one with the deal of the butt! And this is Raiden. See, they are different. They're very different. Oh, is this from MK4 where Sonya's like, we have no quarrel with you?
I have no quarrel with you. I have no
Oh, it
quarrel
wasn't
with
Sonya,
you.
it was someone else.
I have no quarrel with you.
It's gonna be more different. That's what I'm saying. And then. What is beatdown?
Ready for a beatdown?
Oh, that's from LGG's Discord. Anyway, that's 8. That's 8 gold crowns in like less than 3.5 hours. Jay, not that I'm trying to be too into your business or nothing, but Discord is like, it tells me the last couple of games that my friends play, and I always see you playing all kinds of different games, and I'm always so impressed. Because it looks like you were playing Vanquish, which I love Vanquish, but Vanquish is a hard game. That's a difficult game to play. And you're playing Legend of Heroes, and the other day I see you play Metal Gear Solid. You play like a nice variety of games. Alright, what else do we need to do? I need Uragaan. No, I don't need Uragaan. Those are done. Those are done. Azorathos, Black Diablos. I need Gold Crown Black Diablos. I need crowns for Nergi. I need crowns for Valhazak. And I think that's all the crowns for World. I need to look it up. Like, what exactly do I need to do? Yeah, I'm all over the place. You can't just run it. Yeah, dude, you play a good variety of games. I'm looking up like what exactly I need for this trophy. Monster Hunter World. All of the monster and elder dragons that was in the game before the new monsters elder dragons came, all vanilla monsters. So okay. Oh, I don't need. Okay, so base game. I don't need Devil Joe. I don't need Lunastra. So really, then, I need 3 monsters. I need Nergigante. I need Black Diablos, and I need Valhazak, right? The miniature Valhazak. So the way that I see it, these are all Iceborne monsters, okay. The way that I see it, my goal then should be to get gold Black Diablos, get the miniature Valhazak, and then get the trophies by getting both the gold crowns for Nergigante, like ending it on Nergigante. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I work remote, so basically almost have something running. Yeah, hell yeah, I know how that goes. I know that feeling. Although I get obsessed with like 2 or 3 games at a time rather than dipping my toe in a bunch, as you've probably noticed. Black Diablos was part of base game, right? Am I? Monster list. It's been so long. Everything I look up on the internet is like a list of every monster between World and Iceborne. Okay, here's a article from 2018. Is Black Diablos part of that? Yes, yes it is. So I do need Black Diablos, I need Valhazak, and I need Nergigante, and that'll be it. I'll be done with those trophies. And then after that, this is ordered. It almost is, but they put the DLC. Like Devil Joe is DLC. That came out post game, but it's right there, smack dab in the middle. And Lunastra is also DLC, and it's before Kushala and Valhazak. Kul Taroth is DLC. That should be after Xeno'jiiva, and the rest of these are Iceborne. Some of these are really difficult fights. Oh my god. Frostfang was one-shotting people all the time. Raging was one-shotting. Furious is hard. Stygian's manageable if you know the Zinogre fight, but even regular Zinogre is really hard in this game. Rajang's doable. Silver and Gold, the Rathian and Rathalos, those are difficult hunts. Brute Tigrex is really hard. Young Garuga's pretty fightable. I don't think that one was too hard. It's just fast. Same thing with Young Garuga. I don't think either of them were particularly difficult. Zinogre is tough in this game. Like, don't lie to yourself. He's tough in this game. Schwarzwalde. Ruiner. I got a Gold Crown Ruiner? I don't even remember doing that. I hate fighting Devil Joe. Devil Joe is so strong and so fast. I don't know if I'll ever do the Iceborne Gold Crowns. These monsters are like straight up intimidating. And Fulgur Anjanath is strong in this game, but I might be a better hunter these days. It's just, God, these hunts are so powerful. These monsters are so powerful. I don't think I'll ever get the Iceborne trophy, but the world one we're very close to. Alright, oh, might as well restock while I'm here. So, events. I don't know if Black Diablos is going to have a hunt where it has a higher percentage. I might just have to do it the old-fashioned way. But if I'm going to do that anyway, do I have high rank investigations? Because investigations have a higher chance of spawning gold crowns as well.
It's so good.
Sort by target. Black Diablos. Master rank. I only have one Black Diablos. It's a master rank. Yeah, now that the easy way to get gold crowns is gone, I'm like very hesitant. Why doesn't it give me the option to do investigation? Oh, I've got to go to the list and actually select them to add them to my list, right? Is that how that works?
Oh yes.
Do I have Valhazak as well? I have a bunch of Valhazak. Or do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Alright. Might as well. Is there a deco that protects me from effluvia. Resistance. Spread. There might be, but it might just be part of a armor set rather than a skill I can add. Survival. Extra health, aquatic. There you go. You're right. Effluvia resistance. And it's level 1 skills or level 4 for 2. If I give up a level of attack, I cannot give up Pierce. I need Pierce. I'm gonna have to give up 2 levels of attack, aren't I? Okay. Okay, it's a higher rank monster anyway, so prevents effluvia buildup. Yep. Okay. Awesome. 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 Guardian attack. Guardian attack. Check. Did I ever get level 4 attacks? Yeah, I did. I only got 1. This is like the rarest deco. I don't think in between PC and PS1, PS2, PS4, I don't think I ever legitimately got an attack. I'm pretty sure I got this from finishing the campaign or something. They give you an attack deco at some point for free. Anyway. Alright. Post new quests. Investigations. And we're gonna go after this idiot and see if Pierce works well. Whee! Depending on this run goes, it's going to determine how much farther we go in stream. Because we got like 30 minutes left, and I don't want to lose myself in this hunt. So if it's like a sub 10-minute hunt, maybe I'll do another one. But if it takes longer than that, we'll probably just end it after this hunt. I haven't fought Valhazak in years. Literal years. And I might get this platinum off stream just because that's how my brain works. I just have to get it done. We'll see how things go though, if I have luck. I also got a RNG, the stupid bird that I gotta capture. If you're unaware, there's like a rare bird that appears, and it's riding on the back of one of those Aptonauts or whatever they're called from the very first area of the game. You have to like reload the level over and over until you get it. And obviously you use the Ghillie Mantle to try to capture it. Because it will fly away if you get too close. I remember this monster being much more intimidating. What a great shot. Wow, I used up all 60 of my bullets. Already? Alright, let's put on our glider mantle for the extra attack boost. I might as well take a sip of this mega potion so I don't accidentally cart. When base game Monster Hunter came out, you could literally be standing right next to the monster and it would still fall asleep. And so everybody would just run to its nest and start dropping bombs and traps and all kinds of dumb bullshit. It wasn't until an update later that it might have been Iceborne, I can't remember for sure, where they were like, you can't do that anymore. If you're within its eyesight or your shot, it will not go to sleep. Oh no, since I'm not returning from quests anymore, I have to actually sit here for this full 60 seconds. Oh man, this is gonna slow down. I think we got enough time for one more attempt though. If I'm doing this though, maybe I can return to camp and that'll save us from having to launch a quest from Celiana, since I'm not doing anything other than grabbing my ammo. Cool, I got a Valhazak gym. Okay, and then I think if I go in here, item box, manage items, and then I talk to the handler, who I love and will not tolerate slander. Handler, slander. Post new quest. An investigación. Central camp. And okay. I might be able to actually save time even if I have to deal with that minute. Because I do this instead. Oh my god. Oh, there you are. This one seems small. Am I crazy? Or maybe it's just the lighting. does look smaller, right? Is it small enough is the question. Ah, thank you, Jamiko. Or, oh, Empanada, you're not Jamiko. I'm going to die. I just realized my health has been going low for whatever reason. I'm not invincible. Eh, I needed one more bullet. Did I need both large and small for this? I need a small. I need a small gold crown. Okay. I might as well carve, I guess, now that I think about it. Oh my god, Wilds, you spoiled me. I was expecting to walk on top of the Valhazak like you do in Wilds. Instead, I'm just in it. I kind of miss having a female avatar. Wilds is very biased in their armor sets to catering to the female avatar. The male armor sets pale in comparison to in regards to creativity and looks, like general aesthetic, as the female or the they don't. It's not female. It's like the beta sets or whatever they're called. Not small enough for a gold crown. All right, I said one more, but you know what? We're knowing what we know now with the way that this works. We could probably do one more, and we've got enough. We've got enough materials that we don't have to go back in there. So we'll do one more hunt, one last one, I promise, and that's it for now. And it's the last one of these investigaciones. If we do crash land, hopefully it's the crash land right in front of it like we did last time. Nope. This way, right? Why is the Valhazak not automatically showing on my map? Do I need to collect more bullshit? Like footprints and hunting stuff? I know people love the idea of actually hunting the monster and finding it, but I just find it kind of tedious. I think Rise overcorrected though. Like for sure Rise is very arcadey, very much an action focused game, which I enjoy. I think it's fun and I love Rise and Sunbreak, but in terms of like the world of like the oeuvre of Monster Hunter, I think maybe it overcorrected a little too much into being more arcadey than it needed to be. Oh, it went under, and so it's gonna be coming out the river. I go back. I should just stay by the river. Or maybe that's the combination I need to do. I should do flash into the glider mantle, so I have the extra attack power. Because it's not really doing anything to affect my Rocksteady, I don't think. And if it roars, I've got the guard up. Like, I got that to protect me. Maybe I'm being overconfident, though. Bet you thought... Alright, this is definitely not a Gold Crown Small. This seems like a very average size Valazak, but I'm gonna finish the hunt regardless. Nice job, Empanada. There you go. Broke your stupid face. My face is stupid. Alright, return to HQ. Well, one stream for 8 gold crowns is not anything terrible, I'll tell you what. Oh, and for those of you that are curious, anytime that I have a Palico, I always try to equip it with a CC. That's why Valazak is an Elder, so it can't be affected by shock traps or any traps at all. So the reason it stopped was because my Palico has a paralyzed weapon equipped and was able to paralyze the monster. So rather than just blunt or severing or anything, because I don't expect my Palico to do anywhere near the majority of the damage, I always give it something with crowd control, paralyze or sleep, something to get it to stop, or a KO, something to get it to stop the monster. Yeah, average size Valazak. Alright, one stream there. I think I have enough time for one, maybe even 2 more odds, but I don't want to. I want to get some food. Well, thank you, Che, for hanging out. Thank you very much for the raid earlier from I believe Slifer Yuki. That was really fun little experience. If anybody stuck around, I love Monster Hunter, so feel free to hit me up. Join the Discord if you'd like. We do more than talk about Monster Hunter though, and follow the socials. We'll be back on Wednesday for another stream with LGG. There won't be a stream in 2 Saturdays from now because that's when Survivor Series will be. And on the last Wednesday a month, we'll do our discussion for Game Club for Tomb Raider. Other than that, I think that's all the news I got. So we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for everybody for stopping by. The good vibes and the good luck and all that. And we'll see you on the next one. All right. Bye.